Hi everyone, Dr. Ginger here. I've had a request, and that is managing the nervous system. Like, how do you manage the nervous system in daily stress that we all have? Nobody's getting, out of the day without having that. So, what do you do? I'm sitting here in my clinic right now in Revolution Mill in Greensboro, and I'm between patients. So oftentimes there's note catch up and there's, gotta dash to the bathroom or whatever. It's like being a teacher, before your next class comes in, you gotta squeeze it in and get it done. That's a real scenario for me on a daily basis. So what I pay attention to is, like, as I'm shooting this short little live thing with you now, I'm paying attention to what kind of tension is in this area. I'm also paying attention to the quality of my voice. When my voice is broken, when there's cracks or pops, when there's vocal growl, it's called fry, I'm paying attention to that because that can send messages to the brain of stress. Now, I won't get into the neuroscience in it all, just trust me on that. Or you can DM me and I'll share some more science with you, because I can geek out as much as you want. But the point is, if you have an impaired voice, if you have a weaker voice, like your voice doesn't feel as strong as usual, if you have tension in this area, it really is impossible to regulate your nervous system in the way that you need to. So one of the things that you can do is put a hand here. This is just one element of what I call the nap meditation that can help you press that reset button and get control back of your nervous system and of your pain and stress response. So this is the N part of the nap. Here, put your hand here. Swallow. It should be silent. If it's not silent, that's a red flag. There's something that's too tight in that area. Could even be too tight in the respiratory diaphragm, or maybe you have allergies or asthma, or it could be too tight in the pelvic floor. But one of those things need to be treated. A good pelvic floor PT can help you do that. Right up here at the very top, okay, there's a bone, and watch me. You see how I can slightly glide it back and forth? It should be pain-free. It should not be rigid. If you can't glide, and I should be able to glide and talk and not have it impair or change the way I sound. And the next part of that is, can I hum? If I can't hum and do that without tension or pain, red flag problem. That's a stress message. That's a pain message that your brain is getting. The second part is the breath. I want you to put your hands up here, not both at the same time. Just pick a side, either here or here. When you come straight up into this area, right under the jaw, it's almost like you're trapping the muscle against the bone here. Is it ropey? Painful? If it is, just give yourself a little self-massage. And I want you to exhale. It's called Brahmari breath in yoga, okay? Just Brahmari with me, B breath. Try the other side. Now, interestingly, you're gonna find one side will be tighter than the other, and it may connect to other pain points you have or set off similar pain patterns. That's good information to tell your PT, particularly your pelvic PT. So you reach up under and you work on that area, and this is the very beginning of what you can do to reset the nervous system, to get back control of your stress response, to get control of a better pain perception, because your brain can be like a runaway train with perceiving stress and pain, and we don't want to get stuck in that loop where lots of other things become painful that usually wouldn't, or things become stressful when they usually wouldn't be. So when you're speaking, you shouldn't see any tension here. When I inhale, you shouldn't see anything happen. If people are doing this and they're really talking and you can see them talking, and when they inhale, you can see the inhale. That's a clear, I even feel more stressed doing it, right? So invisible breath should happen here. Expand on the inhale, release on the exhale. And when I talk, no tension should be noticeable in the neck or the muscles of the face. And that's the beginning of resetting your nervous system. Have a great day, you guys. Breathe deep, belly breaths, and take care, stay safe till I see you next time.